but I think it kind of flew under the radar. We heard about H.R. 1. I think the most we heard about that bill was that, it would allow 16-year-olds to vote. And we all went, okay, that's crazy. Okay, that's not half the crazy.
Crazy things,
that is not half the crazy that's in that bill. And Ben McAdams voted for this. So what are your top three, Amelia, of what was so crazy bad? Really, there's some offensive things in that bill, and it would have taken some of your authority away and would have federally bureaucratized our elections because the feds can do things better than we can in Utah County and in our state.
One of the reasons that effectively hacking an election has never occurred is because elections are run on the local level. And elections are run on the local level on purpose. Number one, because then you know the people running your elections. But number two, there is an inherent security in that. If we have 29 counties in the state of Utah and we have 29 counties running elections, then there isn't a single place running the elections. If you want to hack a Utah election, you got to hack 29 counties, right?
Right.
You take that across the country, there's inherent security in the fact that we run elections locally. That helps us. To me, the biggest problem with H.R. 1 is that it would have been a federal takeover of elections. And that would have taken away the oversight of our individual communities, and it would have put all of the elections in one system that creates immense vulnerability. I mean, it's just outlandish. That the takeover of elections is probably the biggest one there, the federal takeover of elections. So that's one. A second thing in there was this 16. I mean, bringing the vote down to 16. We've got people that can't legally sign a cell phone contract, and they can't drive a car without their parents' permission, but we want them voting. It just doesn't quite make sense there. And then I think probably the last one would be funding candidates for office, using taxpayer dollars to fund candidates all across the nation. I mean, the amount of money that would cost would be outlandish.
Now, if you want to donate to my race, you can go to kimforutah.com and donate there. But no way should the government take money out of your pocket and disperse it and distribute it among candidates that you may or may not choose. And, there she is! So I want to put a bookmark right here. Our current Congressman, Ben McAdams, voted to do this, voted to take that local control, that local oversight, that local ability to ensure more security at that level. Our principles of federalism and having that, our states having that sovereignty, that authority, that local control over things. He voted to do this, voted to have taxpayer dollars fund candidates, 16-year-old voting and taking. Look at Amelia. Who would want to trust what she's done so amazingly well in Utah County that is a model for this country?